This is one of the main reasons you should go to Peru. Wow. And this is the start of our road trip. We're going to drive to one of the most historic cities in the world, Cusco. It's going to be a very unique and special day because we're very likely to spot condors.
There is one.
We're going to see alpacas in the wild.
Oh my God! All of a sudden, lots of lamas.
On top of that, the landscape and the views are going to be something you've never seen.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. 4,700 meters altitude.
Our first stop is just 15 minutes away. Mirador Cruz del Condor. It's the viewpoint to spot the condors. If they are there, the show is going to be impressive because they're very big and they may come very close by. Now, I don't know much about condors, but I know they are big birds with wide backs and they are predators, like us. We've arrived at Mirador Cruz del Condor and we've already seen a couple of condors. But we're waiting for them to come out, more of them. And if it's not for the condors, well then at least it's for the view. Look at this spectacular view. Deep cave.
There is one.
Now he's just floating over the valley, over the canyon. Whoa, what a wonderful view to see them flying over the deepest point, over the canyon.
There is one. On the other side of the Mirador. Nobody's paying attention to.
Jeden nad głowami, słuchajcie. Jeden jest nad głową. Ale to orzeł.
This is probably the biggest one of the day. The valley itself is also impressive. It's a bit foggy still. Well, it's 8:30. It's getting warmer. And there are many people here. They're all watching the same condor here. And there on the top of the hill. Quite a touristic place. So you can see them, and it's impressive to see them with your own eyes. But on camera, they're a bit far away. And honestly, I would stay far away as well if I was a condor. Because look at this. Look how incredibly crowded it is. So many people. The streets are full with buses everywhere. It doesn't stop. There are only more and more buses coming. And this is only one viewpoint. Or down is another one, but look. Hundreds, thousands of people. Very touristic. Look, there is those condors you can go and picture with. They charge you 5 soles. Here you can buy souvenirs. And I'm going down now to the other viewpoint, where it's also very busy. This is the other viewpoint. It's also very crowded here. Everybody watching the same direction. Now I'm just looking for my friend and then we're gonna leave. Just too crowded here. We've driven for 2 hours. And look, there they are. Alpacas or lamas or one of those other animals, I'm not sure. But they are peacefully grazing in the mountains of the Colca Canyon. It's so quiet here. There's nothing here, there's nobody. The alpacas or the lamas. And some birds very far away. And us. Whoa, we are on 4,500 meters now. We're only climbing. On quite a bad road actually. Because this is the road. And it's ongoing for I think 60 more kilometers. And I don't know how long we have to climb, but it's only up. And I can hear the energy transmission cable. Quite a lot of noise, but that's because it's very quiet here. And look at these spectacular views. There on your far there is something built with rocks. And there as well. But it's still quite warm. 4,500 meters and I'm still in a t-shirt and I could wear shorts. You feel it's a bit chilly, but for this altitude I think it's warm.
Oh my god! All of a sudden, lots of llamas or alpacas or whatever it is. Look at that. Woo!
Look at that. They look a bit different than what we've seen before. Wow, there are a lot here. Living in tranquility. We scare them a bit. They walk away. What a unique view. 4,700 meters. The sun is out. This beautiful dry landscape and then those animals. This is absolutely unique. This is one of the main reasons you should go to Peru. Wow. Whoa! Highlight after highlight after highlight. Look at this. We're 4,000 meters and 500, 600 or 700 meters up in the air. And there is still a beautiful lake, dark colored mountain, and it's still quite green. This is absolutely a unique view. Look at this, absolutely unique. Where do you see this? So high, 4,700 meters altitude. And this is what you get. After 80 kilometers on a bumpy road with rocks and sand and little stones damaging our car, finally we're on the smooth asphalt again. It feels so good. And whoa, a lot of big trucks here. Very often if you're back on the big roads, also the scenery changes. But not in Peru, because it's still exactly the same. Beautiful. Oh, whoa, and there is something on the road.
That dog.
Oh, un perrito muerto.
Shit.
2 hours and a half to go, and we're gonna have lunch here in this restaurant. The road is good now, there's asphalt, and it's time for a break. And it's quite an important road we're driving on. Look, big trucks here. We've seen a lot of them. And although the roads are bigger, the scenery, the views are still incredible. I can't emphasize it enough. It's, whoa, absolutely mind-blowing, this road trip.
Never have I seen something like this before. Wow. It's not only the lakes, the mountains, the alpacas or the ducks, but it's... I don't know, it's the way it's formed. The form of the mountains, the colors of the mountains, and then on this altitude of more than 4,000 meters. And then the alpacas grazing peacefully and the ducks in the water. They don't serve much food in the restaurant, so I'm gonna have a quick sandwich and then we continue. Still some time to go and we want to arrive a bit on time. Preferably when it's still light.
We've been driving for 8 hours with a lot of stops, and now it's time to rest. We are in Sikwani, and that's where we're going to find a hotel. We have one in mind, so we're driving there, and if everything is well, we have a nice room there. And then we're going to check out here, Sikwani. Looks like the whole city is under construction. Everywhere they're building new houses. It's a very popular city apparently, everybody's coming here.
Looking forward for those videos. Este hombre, ¿dónde has visto que hay un hotel histórico aquí?
Huh?
¿Dónde tú has visto que hay un hotel histórico aquí?
And booking.
Fast food. Aquí.
Okay, we parked our car and we found this beautiful hotel in Sikwani. Hotel Wilcamayu. Look, it looks very good. The rest of the street doesn't look so nice. Like buildings under construction and older buildings. But then all of a sudden this beautiful hotel Wilcamayu. Also from the inside, it's very nice. This is the reception of the hotel. And here, look how cozy. This is the chill room. Big sofas. And here, there is even a heater. So the lady told me she's going to start up the heater. It's a wood heater. And she's going to start it up for us in 30 minutes. And this part is under construction. This is going to be the new reception. So the hotel is doing well, I think, because they're going to make it bigger. And look at the art. There are very nice paintings everywhere in the hotel. This one. Very Peruvian. With people with traditional clothes. And everything is nice here. Look, old suitcase. This is the second part of the bar. Look, this is what I like, a high bar where you can chill. And look, a very nice garden where you can sit outside. Big cacti. Ah, the style is very nice. And if we go upstairs, more art. Look, beautiful paintings. Very nice. And everywhere you have those little corners where you can just chill. Look, here's another one. Now, I don't know if it's necessary for the moment because it doesn't look very busy in the hotel, but it's nice. And it's quite big because this is only the first part. And our room is there in the second part. But look, this is nice, this hallway. Looks like an old... Looks a bit like a monastery or something. Another corner. Or guests from the other side. Nice decoration again. Look at that. And look at this thing, this castle. Or church. See, it's very well decorated, this hotel. Very nice. Art again, look. And this is where our room is. Kuchuma. Very nice beds. They look very comfortable. And this is our bathroom. Very. This looks like a proper shower. Now this is only the first part of the hotel, because here, when I'm going further, there is a second part. There is another building. And in this building, here is... Oh yes, there's light. Here's the restaurant. This is where we're gonna have breakfast tomorrow. Let's see if it's open. Yes, it is. Oh, wow. It smells like paint here. I think they recently painted it. And it sounds a bit hollow. Yeah. They need to work on decoration here, like in the rest of the hotel. But there's light here. Look. So breakfast is served here tomorrow. And she told me you can also have dinner, but I did not really get it. Not tonight. We had to reserve it in advance. Maybe they need to call their cook or something. Look, this is the kitchen. Oh. Yeah, I just entered the kitchen. But, yeah, there's nobody. Alright. Well, fresh pineapples. Fresh fruit. Huh, I'm all alone here. I can do whatever I want. Another chill corner. Also very nice. Very new here. But look, you can chill here. Upstairs are more rooms. It's light here. Because the roof is just made from windows. Look, the lady started a fire for us. Ah, it's warm here. It's cozy. Very nice decoration. We're going to Chile for a while. We're going to drink a beer, and after that we're going to find some food in Plaza de las Armas, the Sicuani. But oh my god, I could stay for a week in this hotel. It's so nice here. It's cozy. The rooms are nice. It's very well decorated. Nice paintings, nice little objects. Sicuani may not be a city you would visit if you go to Peru, but if you're close by, go to the Wilcayamu Hotel. We're gonna sleep for just one night, and tomorrow we continue our road trip to Cusco.